Brain dying. 12 strange signs of a sick brain. Folks, it's crucial to stay informed and learn how to prevent problems from worsening. Why? With proper help, your brain has an amazing ability to regenerate and adapt. Many think only old age causes brain disease, but that's far from true. Excess sugar, poor diets, inactivity, toxins, and genetics can severely damage the brain. If you want to learn how to protect your brain, stick around till the end, as I'll share simple habits and home remedies that are super helpful in keeping your brain healthy and preventing damage. But what are the signs and symptoms of brain problems? The 12th sign is recent memory loss. So forgetting recent events could be a sign of dementia, like Alzheimer's. Short-term memory issues are more common in brain diseases than long-term memory problems. It's common to see someone forget recent events but remember things from 40 years ago. This recent memory loss is quite characteristic as our personality or behavior changes. When someone has dementia, like frontotemporal dementia, they may show personality changes. They might become more irritable, anxious, or apathetic. It's common with frontotemporal dementia for families to say the person was once very gentle and calm, but later became aggressive and rude. So this sudden behavior change can also indicate a problem. Additionally, there might be a loss of social inhibition. The person may start swearing, behave erratically, inappropriately, or even aggressively. All of this is possible. 10th sign, loss of fine motor skills. If someone struggles with tasks requiring precise coordination, like writing, buttoning shirts, or using utensils, it could signal Parkinson's or ALS. 9th symptom, vision changes, blurred or double vision, peripheral vision loss, or visual hallucinations. This may indicate a brain tumor, Mississippi, or other neurological issues. 8th, communication difficulties. Speech issues like stuttering, word mixing, slurring, or finding words. This could signal a stroke or aphasia, a condition affecting language comprehension and production. 7th sign, loss of balance and coordination, dizziness, unsteady gait, frequent stumbling, difficulty standing. This may indicate cerebellum issues, the brain part responsible for motor coordination. 6th symptom, muscle weakness or paralysis, weakness on one side, trouble raising arms, or sudden paralysis. This could be a stroke happening right then, or multiple sclerosis, which also causes muscle weakness. 5th symptom, intense sudden headache, severe headache, often described as the worst one ever experienced. Could be a ruptured aneurysm, a stroke, or a cerebral hemorrhage. The 4th symptom, folks, is seizures. If someone experiences episodes of losing consciousness, uncontrollable movements, or strange sensations for no apparent reason, it could be epilepsy, which might be caused by a head trauma, like a concussion, for example, or a brain tumor pressing on some part of the brain. So keep an eye out for this too. The 3rd sign is hallucinations and delusions. Sensory experiences without real stimuli like seeing or hearing things that aren't there could indicate schizophrenia, dementia, or a neuroinfectious disease like meningitis or encephalitis. 2nd, disorientation and confusion. If someone's confused about time, place, or identity, doesn't recognize close family, and you ask them something like, "Mr. Marcos, what's today's date, Mr. Marcos?" It's actually June 14th, 2024. But then Mr. Marcos says, "No, it's December 20th. What year is it, Mr. Marcos?" "We're in 1980. "And where are you, Mr. Marcos?" "Mr. Marcos is actually here in Rio de Janeiro." Then you ask Mr. Marcos where he is. "Oh, I'm here. I'm in Sao Paulo at my father's house. However, I'm going out with him soon." But Mr. Marcos' father died 30 years ago. So if a person doesn't know where they are, if they can't identify the year, day, or month we're in, if they don't know where they are, be it state, city, or neighborhood, or even in their own house, right? Sometimes they're in hospital and we ask, "Mr. Marcos, where are you?" "He's in the hospital," admitted. And Mr. Marcos says, "I'm at my cousin's house." So time and space disorientation often indicate dementia or delirium, an acute mental change common in hospitalized elderly. Our first sign today is repetitive or obsessive behavior. This involves performing repeated actions without apparent reason, like repeating the same phrase, arranging objects obsessively, or walking in circles. These are quite common symptoms of obsessive-compulsive disorder and some neurodegenerative diseases, such as Huntington's disease. If you have any of these signs or symptoms, talk to your doctor to investigate what's happening. You may need a CT scan, an MRI, or a complete neurological physical exam. All this will be crucial to determine the origin of these signs and symptoms. So, how can we reverse, slow down, or prevent brain diseases? Brain diseases are caused by neural degeneration, leading to inflammation and neuron damage. Our brain has an amazing ability to adapt and form new neural connections known as neuroplasticity. So what can help us boost neuroplasticity and protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's? First, maintain a diet rich in antioxidants, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains. These foods fight inflammation and oxidative stress, which can damage brain cells. Second, exercise regularly. This increases blood flow to the brain and releases factors that promote brain health. It improves memory and enhances mental well-being. We know that depression, for instance, is a risk factor for dementia. So by improving our mental health, we're also protecting our brain's overall health. Third, keep your brain active with cognitive challenges. So why does a person develop Alzheimer's? And why are those with less education more likely to get Alzheimer's? Because someone with low education they don't use their brain as intensely due to life's imposed limitations. So the person who's retired, the person who's given up, the person who no longer learns anything new, the person who doesn't want to make an effort to read, to play games that require reasoning, to learn new skills, to learn a new language, to learn a new vocation, the brain is like a personal muscle. And if we don't use our brain, it will atrophy. So that's how our body works. We need to use it to develop that part. What happens if we don't go to the gym or if we don't eat? Our muscles will atrophy in the same way. What happens if we don't exercise our brain, if we don't challenge it to solve problems? It will gradually lose its capabilities. So, one way to protect yourself from Alzheimer's, for example, is to stay mentally active. Learn a new language, take a cooking class, try a dance lesson, or acquire a new skill. This promotes neuroplasticity, forming new neural connections and strengthening existing ones. So, folks, learning new activities and skills is crucial for maintaining a healthy brain. Fourth point, get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep daily. Sleep is when your brain and body clear out metabolic waste. Quality sleep also aids in memory consolidation. Don't underestimate the power and importance of restorative sleep. The fifth tip for you is to maintain a socially active lifestyle. People who live alone, don't talk, or lack social interaction are at higher risk of neurodegenerative problems. Social interactions stimulate the mind and reduce depression and anxiety risks, which are linked to neurodegenerative issues. Join groups, attend church, volunteer, stay in touch with friends and family, accept invitations, and invite others out. I see many people who spend all day, especially those who are retired, watching TV or browsing YouTube all day, or scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok without talking to or meeting anyone, not going out for lunch, coffee, or tea. So folks, it's crucial to maintain your social connections and keep an active social lifestyle. I show you how to do this in my book, The Longevity Code. If this information is new to you, if you've never seen it before, it's because you haven't read my book. My book, with 100 Habits to Live Past 100, teaches you to protect against Alzheimer's, other brain diseases, cancer, heart attacks, and strokes. You'll learn to treat, reverse, and even cure some illnesses without doctors, tests, or drugs, just by changing habits, diet, and exercise. It also teaches you how to better manage stress and anxiety and how to improve your sleep. So folks, this book is comprehensive and will help protect your brain, heart, kidneys, liver, skin, eyes, your entire body. So if you want to read the book, click the first link in the description or the pinned comment to get it now for just $29.90 in digital format which is the only version available. Folks, click here. First link in description or pinned comment to get your book. Don't like it? No worries. Money back guarantee. You won't regret investing in your health, okay?